Welcome back to Tech New Horizons. Last time, electrum coils. I've kept the craft running. I've automated some of the. I added the prismatic. What was it? Yeah, this foil here. I've added that to the auto maintenance system. So we now got always a bunch of these foils, and I've made then the electrum coils. Then I have been crafting, another fusion reactor, assembler, also 4 more auto assemblers. And today we will focus on some basic infrastructure upgrade, especially the assembler stuff to get rid of more of the universal here. And yeah, first thing I wanna do is the following. If you check this, I have been crafting another thing in between the streams. I've expanded the capacitor here with 2 layers of capacitor banks and osmium class. Because today I want to replace this section here, the dynamo outputs here, and here I want to replace with a laser source hedge. Then we will put a transformer multi-block over here, and from there we will feed the other multis. Let's get this done first. So I have this laser source hedge, but that is of course a ZPM laser source hedge. But no, actually this is enough. This is definitely enough. If we drain that much power, if we drain the 256 amps from here, we will not last very long with the power generation we have currently. So let's make one of these. Then we also need the target. 6 amp laser ZPM laser target hedge. That was an assembler recipe. Let's see if we can just make it. Laser target, or is something missing? Diamond lens. I think that is pretty easy to do because, we have a lot of the exquisite diamonds. So I'm just gonna throw them in here. And 20 diamond lenses should last us a long time. Then we need to make the transformer. That means, first of all, the active transformer, a superconducting coil block, and high power casings. Active transformer. Oh, glowstone. Yeah, there is a problem that I've run out of glowstone because of the netherite line. I think I've turned this. No, I didn't turn it off. Then let me turn this off here for a second. Probably I need to upgrade the Sonarium bee for that. the higher acceleration upgrade. The LUV version. Because we can make an LUV solar panel. Oh, wait a minute, we actually just have the EV version. And the IV version. Okay, but we are really getting more glowstone. I mean, I can just put in the productivity. Oh, I thought I had more. Wait, are they used in a craft or something? No. Then let's make one. Now you're to 90. Right, we see this in the next cycle. I mean, right now we're draining. I have LUV solar panels. Okay, let's see. I mean, it's only these two running, and sometimes you. So it should be completely fine. Oh, what? Oh, is the... I guess the oil is empty. Wait, light fuel and heavy fuel. What the heck? Routine, butadiene, propane. Ah, propane. And propane can I turn into? Okay. But still, why are you not running then? Not enough fluid output space. Oh. It buffered too much of the light fuel. Okay. There we go. What are you making? Wait, what is this for? Oh, that's for the PVI? Yeah, okay. this is running again. I still need to upgrade you to ZPM energy hatches. It's only making. Should, because of circuit 21, I didn't move the nitric acid yet to the mega. Okay, another production upgrade. Let's check the glowstone. Okay, we're already back at 260. That means we can order the active transformer. And the quest had 23 high power casings, so let's make 26. 25 more. To transport the power, we need these laser. Okay. Where? I think it was this one here. We need to make it with a UV assembler. Was meridium foil? We don't have that. Let's make like no, that's not enough. 100 at least. Also crafted a bunch of ZPM energy hatches, so we should be ready to upgrade the blast furnaces here. And then probably I'm gonna make a ZPM 64 amp energy hatch here. 64 amp, I don't have the energy hatch for that. Okay. And then for this setup to run, I wanna do 64 amps of ZPM here in the bottom, and the top part can still stay in AUV. Okay, what's the bottleneck here? Is it actually the assembler? Then luckily we are going to increase that. Wait, quantum mainframes? Why? Luckily I had these, seems like, but it shouldn't have used these. Yeah, definitely need to upgrade both assembler and chemical. That's because of the superconductor. Okay. Laser vacuum pipe. I will replace the side of the vacuum freezer here. Then the ADV 64 amp dynamo can feed the power directly into the vacuum freezer. What kind of, okay, 4x superconductor, I guess. 4x super, yeah, can feed 64 amps. Yeah, let's get a few of this. Okay, still need to wait for both of these to finish. Somehow these are getting more and more full. Peanut. Wait, why are green algae in here? Oh, you're full. One sec. Let's turn this off because I have enough algae anyway. Still, these are getting filled up more and more and more. Antimony, ruthenium. Gallium hydroxide, that's fine. Carbon. $2.3 million carbon. I mean, that's probably from hydrogen electrolyzing. Yeah, we got the 4x superconductor done. High power casings, hopefully soon as well. There we go. Then, let's see. So if this is gonna be, this is gonna be the laser thingy, right? That means, give me some stone here for a sec. One of the, wait, this is over here. Yeah. No, I should put the transformer a bit more back here. No, a bit more. Because I will not only put power in this way to here, to the vacuum freezers, then this way to the mega EBF, this way to the volcanoes, and then here goes the mega alloy blaster. Laser target. Then laser source. Oh, come on. Yep, that was too slow. Problem was only the weird texture thingy. Why did that happen? This is running completely on solar. And the backup was just done. Oh no. Uh, oh no. I got from 1 minute ago. Could be fine. I'm just wondering why the explosion happened there. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, then let me first. Then laser target, laser source. Okay, please. No, rip. Oh, okay, we're fine. I hate this. Okay, I'm gonna do the following. I'll put the LUV dynamo here. Yes. Oh, alright, you power fade, of course. But what did you try to make? Oh, probably some Aquada stuff. Titanium. Laser source. Yes. Okay. Next step. It's the laser itself. And here. So I'll get this cable. Set mode cables. Until here. Then we just need to color it. Right? Maybe I could have colored one and then copy paste it. Okay, good. Colored and connected. Then transformer. High power. No, it was missing the superconductor, right? Yeah. Damn it. We need some ZPM power over here. You are, yeah. Then let's get this connected. Hopefully the... No, first I'm gonna do the... I'm gonna order this first. Have everything cooked until it's the time for the vacuum furnace, vacuum freezer to do the rest, and then gonna switch it on. Some ingots got a perfect overclock from these, from the new heat capacity, but most of the very long recipes, yeah, still take a long time, but the ZPM energy hedges should fix them. Okay, we got a bunch of ingots ready. I think it's time, yeah, to turn this on. Yeah, I think if we put a ZPM 64 amp energy hedge in here, we will have very fast a big energy problem. Okay, that should be it. Turn it off again. Then we should get these here. I hope 40 are actually enough. Let's see before we change that. So you are in here. You don't need any maintenance edge. Just in the center is the superconducting stuff. A power casing, and we need the LUV 64 amp dynamo. Pick up, start. Better to do a backup. And then we need two over here. One is gonna be LUV, one is gonna be ZPM. LUV for the top layer, ZPM for the bottom layer. Actually, the 64 amp ZPM dynamo I already have here. Backup done. We can risk replacing the capacitor casing. Nothing happened. Good. 64 amp dynamo for the vacuum freezer. So this is what we are at 10, going up to 24. Okay, 40 might be enough. Okay, first, get this done. Running fine. I first want to see if this is working. We don't need this transformer. This way, and then good. Then let's turn it back on, and we already probably have some ingots in here. Yeah, it works. Running fine. Next up, the 64 amp dynamo hedge ZPM. I think, yeah, I should transform this to UV. Then this transformer here, uranium cable. I don't need the 4x version, just the 2x is fine. But anyway. I mean, if we transfer that much amps out of here. Wait. 64 amps. ZPM dynamo. I could set it up so it's running already on. We are already providing this much amps over here. Okay. Then 16 amps out. Here we then need UV. Okay, 16 amps. UV 16 amps ZPM. These here. I need 2 more. Nice. Okay, and now we're going to replace all of these cables here and get wait, it's 8 per ZPM. Damn it. That was bad, deleting this much pyrotheum. I have to do like this. Ah, I'm actually... Damn it. I didn't need to do it like this. I could have just used the meta manipulator to replace. Anyway. Too late. However, the 2x vanadium gallium cable I can all replace with this one. Let me check again. How was it done? I think it was the set mode, exchanging, then clear this, add block to exchange whitelist, and then okay. And I think then we just mark this area here. Begins the restore backup. Okay. I think it looks like it worked. Signalium cable. Wait, even more? Oh, what the heck are you doing? What the? Okay, this didn't work at all. I'm gonna do it by hand then. It is what it is. Oh no. Wait, here? Wait, why did this work? No. I don't get it. Also, you need to be replaced as well. Okay. There we go. Then wait. No. 16 amp. Why are these not done yet? Didn't I order? Nice. Okay. I guess I just have two then now. Okay, definitely gonna use one of these. And then we have a bunch of ZPM power. That can go up here. This level, yeah. Good. That means the top ones should have power again now. And then let's take care of the other ones here. ZPM energy edge, the ADV ones. I'll put away. I can actually use the ADV ones here in the ore processing then. All right. Then 24 amps. cable is absolutely enough. Okay. Then on this side, oh, there's a cable missing. Here and here. Okay. So these should now work on ZPM. Here I'm still missing the 2 transformers. Oh, it was already gonna make something. Yeah, 200,000 EU per tick. Then let's order the 2 more, not the 64 amps, 16. Okay, nice. Next up are the other side. Sixty 16 amps. Okay. Here and here. Good. And connect. No. Like that. Then the next side. This should be in total so much faster than before. Now we have electron coils plus ZPM power. Just the power production is definitely gonna struggle massively. Okay, and I think, yeah, oh, not like that. Okay. But since we don't have that much power, that's why the top part is staying at AUV. Only the circuit 11 recipes are gonna run with more power, because that's the most of them. Okay, let's say I'm gonna order 1,000. No, not 1,000. Wait, Naquada alloy ingots 400. Oh, not good. Oh, I know why. Yep. Damn it. We have to repeat that test. You're pulling 400,000 EPTIC. Okay, now everything is running. Plus the vacuum. Ooh. Oh no. Okay. But at least the production speed of the ingots is faster now. I'll cancel this. Yeah, the vacuum freezer cannot even keep up. That's a good speed to have, I think. Alright, that's the first upgrade. First upgrade done. Next. So how many amps? 32 UVMs I have here, right? And then here we have just 4 available. That is not good, because you're already using 4. No, wait, you're using 4 ZPM. 1 UVM. But still, this is not enough. We definitely need to increase this line here with more ZPM power. So by then that, I'm gonna do by replacing the 2x cable. Wait, first of all, can I do? I know these are gonna come in use later with ore processing. Let's put everything, not the color. Spray can. No, where is it? Ah, okay, no, I didn't even put it away. Let's get another 16 amps of ZPM here though. UV to 16. UV. This one is too crazy. Yeah, just. No. A 16 amp one. 16 amp UV. I amp UV. Yeah, this one. And ZPM cable. We need to now use the 4x signalium. Let's make a few more. Also ZPM energy hatches. Let's make 8 more for the 4 assemblers. The transformer. Okay. Why does this take... Okay, probably it's the vacuum. Yeah. You are now very busy. But I don't want to put a 64 amp 64 amp ZPM there. Then we're gonna run too quickly out of power. Okay. First of all, other way around. And set mode. Can I not just... I think I saw it in Duct's latest video. That you can just do shift... No. I know that was pipes, not cables. Or was it also? No. Something about replacing these pipes, cables. But I think maybe it was just for pipes. Anyway. If we do cables on this and then do that, that should be it. Yeah. Connect that, and now we have more power over here. 24 amps over here is also fine for now. So the good thing is, first of all, let me take these out. And then your circuit 3 we will also have. Let me get the ZPM energy hatches. All the signalium that we might need. Bulk processing frames. Maintenance. Did you need a muffler? You needed a muffler. So we need 4 more mufflers. We need the assembler multi. Stocking. Okay, I forgot to make these. Quadruple input hatch IV is fine. Wait a minute, we need 2 more than. And we need to remove the color. Nice. Then fuel storage. 1, 2, 3, 4. ME output bus 4. Bunch of cable. Get all. Dual interfaces, right? Yeah. images. And then we can already start copying from yeah, this corner here, right? From this corner. Wait. Mark copy. From this corner up to this section. The top part here doesn't matter. Okay, that looks good. Then mark paste. Is that or this? I think it's this one. Yeah, I think no. Okay, wait a minute. What the? Ah, transform. Not this way. We need to stack it in. Is that X? Yeah. Okay, hopefully this works as intended. Quartz fiber. More dual interfaces. I think that's enough. And muffler. Okay, here we go. Crazy. Easy peasy. That is nice. That saves a lot of building time. Okay. Maintenance. Then I will do this one circuit 1. This one is gonna be no circuit. Circuit 2. Circuit 3. We're gonna have for every circuit one. Oh, what about, damn it. Okay, there's just in the chunk. Okay, but it's fine. We can use this chunk as well. And then we just copy paste the entire thing, flip it around on the other side. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Then, next step, the rest is manual building. Wait, one is missing. Oh no. But if I do this, I can just add one more, right? Yeah, easy, good. Nice. Let's get the dense cable. Then you are circuit 4. That's for the frames. Should always block and allow the same recipe. This was, yeah, good. Then the cable to get these. What? Okay. Anyway. The igninium cable. We need to put it until here for now. One, two. Two. Okay. Then I guess it was one more, but it's fine. Set mode cables from here to the, oh wait, no, that's fine. Now I can turn these machines on. Okay, you are already turned on. Nice. What type of storage did I put in here? 16K? 16K. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then let's get some pattern capacity cards. Because since this one is circuit 4, I already know that it's mostly gonna be the frames. Definitely it's gonna be frames. So I can already modify all of the frame recipes and move them over here. So let's go here. Check where do we have here frames. Frames. And all of these recipes need to be updated. Remove the circuit. It also doesn't really matter anymore how many I think I encode in the recipe, because since the dual interface is set to allow the input of the same recipe, it should be throwing in as much as possible. Eggland steel. Okay. Yeah, I have removed all the circuits. Let's check if we have some more over here. Over here. These are some fluid stuff. More frames. 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 And more frames. And since the rest here is stuff with fluids, there is nothing. Okay. European frame. Okay, okay. That's it. Done. That's the frames all updated, but I think, oh, barely. It just fits barely. Then we have number, this should be circuit 3. Yeah. Circuit 3 is coils. Every coil should be put in there, even if I'm not really making these anymore. But I think for the transformers, they're still used. Superconducting, oh wait. Superconducting coil, but I think I can update the recipe. Yeah. I should update it to the Naquarite. Oh, but it requires ZPM. What were the materials for this one? Indium, Naquada, osmium. I think it looks cheaper, but it is not really. Anyway, it's not a coil made on circuit 3. Let's check coil, if we used anything anywhere. Trinium coil, somewhere is the trinium coil. This must be... Ah, here. Electron coils in the new one. Nakata alloy coil block. So still craftable. Where? Here. Okay. These have to be all moved over to the other one. Is this chunk loaded? Yeah. Oh, we need pattern. Pattern capacity card. Here we have circuit 2. That is most of the output bus stuff. And here we have circuit 1. Actually, I'm probably not gonna do circuit 2 here. Circuit order doesn't really matter. I think circuit 9 for the superconductor would be good. Because I can always overclock these to the next tier. And the parallels here are not so important for them. Wait, 2x superconductor. Superconductor 2. I can just craft that way. Weird. ZPM. There we go. ZPM superconductor. Oh, normal cable. Also need to optimize that. Superconductor here, superconductor that. Okay, these are better to be made with a higher power assembling machines and faster speed as well. Wait, did I? Yeah. So then, yeah, you're gonna be then circuit 6, circuit 9, right? Yeah. Also, let's get the naming tool. SC9, SC1. Wait, this is SC1, 1, 1, circuit 0. This one was 3 now. Yeah. Circuit 3. And this one 4. Okay. ZPM, superconductor. Let's order that and see how fast it is in here. It's still cooking. No. I think that's way faster. They usually took, yeah, they took way longer before. This one is still good for making the normal cables actually, and these wraps plus the components here, the SMD components, because we need more parallels for that. Some of the other stuff though, I have to always check when stuff is being crafted, where we have bottlenecks, and then move it over. For example, the activated, no, that the activated carbon itself was the bottleneck, I think. Another thing that took very long is the ZPM, the chemical reactor. So let's get another ZPM energy hatch 2 and upgrade this one as well. And then we should modify the recipes for the circuit boards. Take them ×4, all of these. What is the fluid input quadruple ZPM? That is 256. That should be easily doable. Nano power ICs, you are being cut. Yeah, here also needs to be ZPM energy hatches. Anyway, all of these machines here need to be optimized as well. I want to make one extrusion machine per recipe. ZPM energy hatch finished. Some cable. Oh, turn this off before we do anything. Then new cable. 1, 2, 3. Just use metal manipulator. Cables. Here. And then from here until here. Easy peasy. Okay, nitric acid. The water is kind of a problem as well. Like, it always dumps the water into the system. Have to find some setup for that. Anyway, first of all, take all the circuit board patterns. Yeah. Doesn't matter if we still need it or not. Just take them times 4. Okay, these also 16. Okay, it should speed up some crafts. Right, another thing that's pretty slow, fusion. If I have to make europium, it is gonna take forever. So that's why I already made one more fusion. Coils, everything ready. Fusion control computer Mark II. Then, right, ZPM energy hedges. I just use them. 16 of that. I should be able to just... Wait, I can also wall share the... No, I cannot because... Wait, let me change the setup. Let me change the setup. But then I cannot wall share it anyway, right? No, I can... Wait, can you put the input hedges also on the bottom? Input hedge, yeah. So I can share the entire bottom part and then use these as input hedges as well. So I can have 2 fusions running as one, basically. So if I then do the following, turn them this way. Storage. Not yet this one. Now. Okay. Actually, do I need... Yeah. Just to be sure, only one recipe goes in here. And then you need to be blocking mode. Allow the same recipe. And then we should be able to just copy paste. Well, not copy paste, but let the let the builder build everything by placing this one on top of here, right? And this is the input for this one. Got that. We need an ME output. ME output hatch. That goes here. And what are the ZPMs doing here? You are just crafting everything. Yeah, you need to wait for some assembly crafts, and especially for this one is never busy. I don't know why. It definitely does sometimes some recipes, but usually hmm, I don't know. Yeah, and you are busy anyway. But this is unfortunately not. We're not able to do this one faster yet. I think from UV energy hatches. It is possible. They take so long. 5 seconds per fire. You also still LUV energy hatches. Okay. And my temporary ozonated water grade 3 setup because grade 2 setup because I didn't update the wafers yet. Okay. While this is crafting, let's check the ore processing. So I want to upgrade all these machines because especially, for example, this one here is bottlenecked. This one here is fine. Then here, it is fine for now. What do we have a lot of? Okay. Then we have what here? We have ZPM power. Okay. Actually, if I just use a bit of LUV here, seems like we are completely fine. Like if I give them LUV power, Hmm. Nah, but I actually better give everyone here 1 amp of AUV. Instead of 2 EV energy, I just replace everything with 1 energy hedge AUV on these machines. And that would mean, or no, these can take up to 3 amps. So let's say, since an energy hedge can pull 2 amps, let's say this one takes 8. Then this one I think is then still 4. And this is another 4. So we have 16, 17. And this one is basically running on LUV. No. Okay, let's say we have 32 amps of LUV we're gonna put here. And that is actually doable. We have a 16 amp transformer here. And another 4 amps here. But how about I just put another 16 amp here. And then use superconductor to get the power everywhere. So, because I think vanadium gallium is gonna be too bad for the power loss. First of all, superconductor. We need the 2x wire. Let's make 50 of that. Okay, and here now, ZPM. Let's get this one online, if possible. We need some signalium cable. Okay, it should be forming, right? Yeah. Okay, it's already charging. I guess that means it's basically running. So once it reached the energy level to make some europium, I want to test that. More signalum cable. And here, last one. I think 150 million it is that we need. Okay. Europium. We always need that. We're making the neodymium. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Why are you not active? Running fine. Not doing anything. Why? Ah, okay, good. Nice, that's now 2 of them making this. I'm just wondering, like, if I put another 2 on top, if I use a P2P dual interface, isn't gonna half-half the inputs. You're draining basically no power. Okay, I will craft 2 more of these and then I can actually use my tool, copy paste the entire setup on top. We still have enough amps. Like this can be 4. Okay, no, I have to upgrade this cable here. At least from this point on. Or I think this multi-block can anyway just pull 1 amp. Only maximum. Okay. Or processing. So, to get things started, we should yeah, just get the soft monitor to do it faster. Turn off, turn off. Now turn everything off. Good. Everything is turned off. Then we are going to need the LED transformer first of all. 16 amp transformer. That needs to go here. Wait, first let's remove this. And I can bring the ZPM at least higher up. Sure, electrolyzer. Oh, I forgot about this one. Damn it. Cable mode. Cable. So the center is, I think, here. Yes. Okay, then let's get rid of the old power setup. Here as well. Here we need to see what to do, but let's just continue. Okay, we start over here. LUV. Actually, I need more of you as well. And LUV energy edges. And of course, the centerpiece casings. AUV. Not. But anyway. Then instead, the transformer. AUV. Okay, you're crafting that. Wait, let me just do this for now. This, okay. Then next one here. An electrolyzer casing. Oh. LUV energy hedge. Next one are these. Transformer. You can be going away. Next here, vanadium gallium. Okay. Wash plant casing. Then okay. This, that. This, that. And then here, instead of here, where is it? Here. Close it. Good. Next machine. We have the sifter. Oh, I don't have the... Wait, what's the wall? Industrial sieve. Okay. Sieve. Okay. Next. Okay. Macerator. Macerator. Make, no, not that. Make 4 more. There we go. 1, 3, 4. Okay, I don't know. Oh, what the heck? Spam, spam, spam. Here I'm not so sure. Maybe we need to add 2 casings. Wait, the casing here is called processing. Then maybe we need to add 2 energy hatches, I mean. I had the salt exported there again, so I just remembered. We probably have how much chlorine? Oh, 52 million? I thought that's more. Okay, and these can actually stay how they are, which means we need another transformer here. You were 1x, 2x vanadium, vanadium, gallium, vanadium, gallium, 2x, and then I'm gonna put a transformer there. First of all, so I have a few M's here, here, and here. These can all go together on one line. I don't think they will be altogether going over the 16 amps it can carry. Okay. Here we have this one and this one. Can definitely go together. And here we just have this one. But also the sifter. The sifter can just join this line. So you are pretty big already. While these are gonna be maybe... No, this can also be bigger. So yeah, actually I shouldn't connect the thermal refinery like that. Let's separate this here and put the 2x version from here. And same as when I connect these from the connection point, I should also use a 2x cable. Okay, so superconductor. 2x version. We're gonna do the following. From here, at a manipulator, this goes, oh no, it passes by here. Until here. Good. And then on this cable, we need 2 of these. That's where the ZPM power comes in. No explosion. Nice. And here, we're gonna convert a few amps to IV. Maybe a bit more. How much can this carry? 8 amps? I mean, let's see. So this one should be able to run again. Yeah. And we're gonna turn on the macerator. Where is it? Yes. It should be quickly processing everything that just arrived from the miners. And then let's see how much you are taking. Okay. You're actually taking the full amp. Macerator is... not macerator. Sifter is also running. Then we also should have a bunch of stuff in here, no? Well, these were fast anyway. You can get online again. And you too as well. Okay. That's it for the ore processing upgrade. Still, this one is the most busiest. But it should definitely catch up now. This one is also very fast. No problems here anymore. Maybe then I should put 2 energy hedges on the thermal refinery. The problem is, I think, rather sometimes we don't have enough of it one type of ore, and then it takes and just does the small batches. Is it going down? It's still going up. Down. Again. Okay, no, I think in general it goes down. Slowly, but it does. No, wait, it was back to 5,200. 5,000. Oh. Okay, what if we have one? Wait. What if we have one with an extra energy hedge? Just taking a bit more. Oh, okay. Sometimes we got big batch sizes and then... Okay, but we're still filling up. Interesting. Okay, it's actually really becoming more. Yep, I'm gonna need to have all of them running on more energy hedges. Hopefully that does not cause an issue with power supply. I mean, mostly it takes 2 amps, but if they would suddenly take all 4 amps, plus one of the other machine is running, could be a problem. Is there, so the thermal refinery. No, okay, it doesn't have any special block that increases the speed. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna upgrade them. It is what it is. If we have a power fail, just need to change the cable. Okay, here we go. Okay, now we are definitely going down. Yeah. Oh yes, if some of the bigger batch sizes are going through, it's definitely working. But I think our storage over here is gonna overflow with this much speed. Alright. It is running faster, which is the most important thing. Which one failed here? Screwdriver. Wait, it's running on IV. $200,000 snowballs. But I think I've turned this one off, right? Yeah. The snow guardian is turned off. But otherwise we have a lot of materials we can use for making solar panels. Oh, since we don't need this anymore. And then I can replace these dynamos here. I'm gonna wait until there's a backup done, and then I'm gonna do the replacing. Next, we need more power because I wanna definitely upgrade this to a laser source hedge for really juicy amps. But that is not gonna happen if we stay with the steam power here we have right now. So what I checked here in the how to generate power is the force plasma. We need to make the boron plasma from lithium and helium plasma. Both easy to make. Molten lithium is infinite. And the calcium plasma is oxygen and molten magnesium. And then we fuse that together to make neon plasma. And then we fuse that with molten arcanite. Molten arcanite is... I have to just put it in the system, I guess. That the alloy blast smelter is always making that. Force plasma is has a good energy value. I think I want to make the dense supercritical steam with that. Basically, I want a setup over here with fusion reactors to make the force plasma constantly, and then turning that into steam. For that, though, we need to supply, or should we just start with helium plasma? Because helium plasma is very easy to make. Uh, because we need, for helium plasma, we just need helium-3 and deuterium, or tritium and deuterium. And all of these can be space pumped. Neptune, Neptune. So we need to go Neptune, or can we, yeah, we need to. This is 500, 3000, 5000. Okay, so deuterium is, then I will DT fusion. So this one here takes a bit more energy, but we have more of that. And then we're gonna maybe use, for now, instead of the extreme heat exchanger, we just use it in the, where is it? The XL plasma turbine. Let me open the calculator. We're gonna use duranium, of course, huge duranium rotors. If I check the XL turbo plasma turbine on helium plasma, we can make another 2.6 million eupitic with a fuel flow rate of 1000 liters per second. And we're gonna make, what is that? Like 1.5 per second or something? And if I use helium, wait, helium plasma to steam. This to steam 500 per second makes 36 liters, 36,000. 36,000 XL turbo is dense. Wait, that's way more power. Wait, what? I'm not sure if I'm reading this correctly, but if we get... Oh wait, that's per tick. The values in the spreadsheet are per tick. This is per second here. But 36,864 calculator 36864 divided by 20, 1008. Okay, we can actually run one of the XL turbo turbine easily, even with overflow. So we don't even need to make 500 liters per second. On Mark 1, you are making 25, 20, 156. 156 times 3, 468. With 3 Mark 1s. I think we can produce an insane amount of power like that. Recipe output 120. Wait, 125. Ah, no, 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 no. Okay, why? No. Wait, how to change? The calculator doesn't make sense. Recipe time is 1.6 seconds on Mark 1. No, it's 16 ticks. That's 0.8 seconds. EU per tick per recipe is 4096. Okay, now it's correct. So you have a 3 with 3 reactors. I could feed one of the super dense, super extreme heat exchangers, and then we would get 1728 dense liters per tick of super concentrated steam, which is way more, not way more, but more than we need. And we just need. So if we use more than one If we use Mark IIs, if we use Mark IIs, then the recipe time gets halved, right? Wait, let me check that quickly. Helium plasma. Helium plasma. Why do we have so much? 10,000. Yeah, 0.4 seconds. So if I use 0.4 seconds here, then we have one with 500. Like one is maximum capacity. Wait, do these extreme heat exchangers explode? Explode if it runs out of water, but not exploding if it is overflowing. But we would make 3,455 dense. Wait, if I just use one fusion reactor, then what? Okay, that is no, one fusion is bad. 3 is good. 3 Mark 3s, 3 Mark 2s is pretty good. Then we can use 2. Oh, yes. So the total turbine count is 9 turbines, it says in the calculator. And we would get EU per ticks 19,768,000. That's pretty crazy. I think I'm gonna do that. First of all, to get this started, we need to build space stations. And that is something we can still do today. Space race, and then here we have space pumping. And we need to build space stations. One on Uranus and one on Neptune. So T5 and T6 space stations we need. Is that one is moon? So that's for the moon, right? So we need to get one of these here. And then we need to get okay. Unfortunately, I made these first to go to Jupiter, but I don't think we need Jupiter. We can go Saturn for the hydrogen if we need it. But you are a bit more expensive, I think. Wait, what? Why? Decorative adamantite block. Or can I just use a block of adamantium then? Or why is that? Anyway, I guess I have to craft these by hand then. Which means compressed adamantite. I have the ingots. Then let's make that with TNT. and triple circuit 3. Bender circuit 3. And implosion compressor. So then we need this times 4. Dimension 231 times 4. Where are these being cooked? Okay, you in here. Why is that? Oh, it's really just circuit 1. Okay, wait, then this is gonna take forever. 700 per hour. Wait, per minute is 11, and we have 8 running, so we have 88 per minute. 2,700. 2,700. 30 minutes. Okay. But the other one then is tungsten. Okay, tungsten. Then we can start with this one. Compressed tungsten. Triple tungsten. 8. Here. Tungsten compressed 231 times 4. This one should be faster because that is in the bottom. Yeah. Then the only problem right now is, yeah. No, but it's okay. Not so bad. And I guess I need some stones. Or what is that? Yeah, just normal stone. Get 600 here. Then we also need LUV and ZPM circuits. ZPM 1, 2, 3, 4. LUV 1, 2, 3, 4. LUV machine hole. LUV machine. Ah, you're cooking some rhodium plated palladium, which is not gonna happen right now. Okay, but for the space pumping itself, we need the planetary gas siphons. And let's make 2 of them first, and then we're gonna check if we need more. I will just encode them. I think I should have everything of this easily. No. Bus. Then power usage, EPTIC, is depth, okay. Oh, that is gonna be... wait a minute, that's gonna be a bit more expensive on Neptune. DT, was it D? The depth is deuterium on... okay, that's 1. Deuterium, trinium. I'm just gonna calculate it quickly in Excel. That is 1. T was what? Tier, right? And this one is tier 6, if I saw that correctly. T5. And Neptune is T6, and tritium is on... okay, also depth. So the calculation is D times 4 and then T plus 2, okay. T plus 2. Okay, 16,000 EU per tick on for deuterium. And then we probably got... it was 65,000 for trinium. So that's no problem. Just some solar panels. But I thought about making multiple pumps, but that's not gonna happen then. The question is how much it's gonna pump per tick. Like what's the value? What is this value here? 30,000 per second or per tick? Maybe they write this here. Planetary gas siphon GTNH wiki. Let's check. H wiki. Planetary gas siphon. Is there a table? Liters per second. It is... the values are per second. Okay. And that means I can make a ton of this. Because if we can make 30,000 per second, and we are using maybe 150 per second per reactor, that's an easy overflow. Okay. That means now what's the tungsten doing? Oh wait, the tungsten is done, isn't it? Yep. Uh, can I make a hammer from a bit better material? First, let's get one more. And then can't we use something like that? Okay. Wait, what? Tungsten steel rod, okay. Tungsten steel rod. Okay, this has a bit better durability here. So do this. Then let's quickly extend this here. Here we're the one with LUV. That means some glass pane. And if I understand this correctly, if you want, you can add up to 4 spin thrusters to your station to rotate it. You can generate more solar power. Okay, but days on space station last longer. That doesn't mean they last forever, right? And we definitely need to... I know, since we're gonna make way more stuff than we're gonna use up for power. It's gonna be fine. Okay, let's create a backup. We're gonna take the rocket. We're gonna fly to Uranus. And we're gonna build a space station. Ah, I'm missing the machine hull. AV machine hull. Here we go. Okay, and then space station can be created here. That is what I'm gonna do. Huh? There it is. Rename to Uranus suck. Okay, let's go there. Ooh, nice. Set home. Uranus space. Whoa. Nice. Right. Let's set up the first one. Space. Pumping. Can order two already. And we probably need some tungsten steel frame, planetary siphon casing, and rebolted rhodium plated. Okay, this one I don't have, and the other one. This casing as well. Oh, what is this? Ah, the reinforced glass lens. I think I took that out because I thought I don't need it anymore. Yeah. Glass lens. And then we need some NAC wafers. If we make 100, how many more are we gonna need ever? Okay. I'm gonna get something to drink. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Then, is it ready? Aquara. Wait, still not done? Because this is on circuit 1. Okay. No, let's take this. And gallium arsenide. All of this goes now into here. Okay, good. Argon? What the heck is argon in here? Okay, now they're being cut. And these 100 wafers I'm gonna all turn into these. Wafer tier 3. That means encode this. Planetary. I don't have these encoded somewhere. So heavy aluminium wire. Don't have it. Then this one is compressed metal. I don't even have the ingot. This and then this here and this 11. Okay. Easily done. No, you should directly turn into. Actually, just use the 64 then. What? Index out of bound. Sure. No. Here. Right, this one is full. Let me quickly take out the heavy duty plate 1. I don't think we need that often. What is this stuff here actually? Anyway. Bender? Okay, you need a capacity card. Pattern. Capacity card, of course. 1, 2, 3. Then we also need to make heavy aluminium wire. I don't think we have the aluminium wire at all. Ah, but that's easy. Okay, planetary siphon casings. Okay, good. Ah, right, the aluminium I've put on circuit 1 here. But put that here and then it's done instantly. LUV energy hatch. Solar. Then output hatch and super tank. And yep, that's it. Let's get some factory blocks for building some space. Planetary siphon thingy. Alright, the rebolted rhodium stuff. Okay, I don't think we have anything of that. Let's see. Oh no, okay, I think yes, we have at least. Double this. Ah, bolts. Hey, Stardust. What's up? How's your run? How's your run doing? Okay, we need more of these. Okay, let's fix that quickly. Interface. This. Cable. Waltz fiber. Okay. I already don't know what to do now that I've made the imminent processing. Have you started A2 stuff? This and this. And then we need to move. Let's move this line in here. Oh, I just throw away the planetary. And this goes here. And you go here. This doesn't go here. And you take it out. This out. Put this here. Okay, good. We now have more space for making boards. And you double plate go here. Not really. Ilmenite was supposed to be for A2, but I have never used it before, so I'm not sure how it works. Wait, what do you mean? What needs what should use it for in the beginning? You mean A2? Or ilmenite. Ilmenite is uh like the ilmenite. I don't know. That's ilmenite dust. Okay, wait. Spam. I'm getting an ad as soon as you answer my query. Yeah, the pre-rolls where you just came when the pre-rolls almost, the time was almost over. But uh, I mean so ilmenite. What was it again? The crushed in here. Oh, you mean the router then, or like what to do with router? Wait, palladium. I forgot totally to do this. And this. Ah, this one is also full. Let's take out the lens here. I will have to set up this correctly with stocking input buses. Then, oh, the adamantium is done. Good. Rebolted, rebolted thingy, and also tungsten steel frame. Let's go. Now, what I ask is like I don't understand like the which part like you said like what it needs or what I should use it for in the beginning. Like which part you mean? The like the root tile that is like after the ilmenite processing, or AE2. We have the rebolted stuff as well. We have this, we have this, we have a superconductor cable. That's base. Oh, this one I should turn back into the normal one. It's used in solar panel. I've processed the ilmenite completely. It's hot titanium ingot form at the end. Oh, good. But then, I mean, in the beginning of using A2, like, what should I use it for first? Well, first of uh, all of the components, like, I've started. Wait, I can go. I don't know, maybe I still have some stuff here of my old base. Nah, okay, most of the things are removed. But yeah, I had like uh, the extruder setup, for example. Oh, come on, these spams. Holy, they're going crazy. Like, for example, getting bold, getting getting the bolts, making screws, making rods, making gears, small gears, like all the auto crafting. I think what you can't do yet is the dual interfaces. These you need for fluid auto crafting, like in the assembler when you make stuff like like wires. You need to add the rubber, and that requires the fluid processor tier 1, and that is an EV assembler. I know EV assembler you should be able to make now. Yeah, EV assembler you should be now able to make. But I think it was a bit expensive because because of the Labotron crystals. So you need HV circuits for each. Should I try to autograph the patterns and yeah, for example, then you start with making like after you set up some of these single block machines to make plates, cables, like any basic GregTech component. Plus, then you also do, of course, the ME cables and these kind of A2 stuff things. You need the molecular assembler for the normal crafts, for the crafting table crafts, and the rest all with single block machines. And what I didn't do enough is assemblers, single block assemblers, because like you have so many different circuits, and I should have made more single block assemblers for each circuit. I had like, I don't know, 4 or 5 and switched circuit arounds in these. That was a bad idea. Like, have one for no circuit, then circuit 1, circuit 2, circuit 3, circuit 4, and so on. How much power does an AE2 system of that level consume? Like the level where you can autocraft basic computer? Not that much, but it does consume power, and in the beginning it can be a bit difficult. The easiest thing what I just did, and it was so easy. Craft one nuclear reactor, and there is on the GitHub, not GitHub, on the wiki, there's a design for a thorium reactor, super cheap, runs forever, and powers your AE2 system forever. Like in the beginning, it is it is so easy to build, and you just turn on the reactor, and you have never to worry about power for your AE2 system. I wouldn't do the gas turbine stuff. Does need platinum? Yeah, a bit of platinum it needs, but it's just the 8x cable here. I think you can source that. 8x cable means 4 ingots. 4 ingots you can get by with the nuggets. That shouldn't be a problem. I think the problem is more getting the platinum metallic powder enough. Processing nickel, for example, from Twilight Forest. I think nickel is Twilight Forest, right? Yeah, that gives you the platinum metallic powder. Plastic cable needs other materials to coat. Ah, the silicon rubber and polyphenylene sulfide. Yeah, but this is like this is not so difficult to make. Ah, if you don't have it yet, a large chemical reactor. This one is gonna be so important and gonna it's gonna change everything because you don't need to craft with some cell setup anymore. I do have one SCR. Yeah. Then this stuff is easy to do. And yeah, just craft a bunch of that. Just a bit of platinum. But honestly, after that you don't have to worry about power in your A2 system, and that's definitely worth it. I should probably set up a line for PTFE. Uh, you, I think I don't know if it's really worth it. I think I didn't do that because fluorine is kind of rare. Like this I think only is worth if you have a lot of fluorine. But there is, I think, a way. I saw it somewhere in some YouTube video or Discord it was to get fluorine from sand or something. I just don't want to craft a batch craft it in total. I mean, if you make um uh 40, 10, if you make a cell 500,000 chlorine. Okay, I have a lot of hydrofluoric acid left over. If you make this much PTFE, you're gonna be fine for a long time. I don't mean completely passive, more like input fluorine, output PTFE. Yeah, but yeah, chlorine. That's a lot of PTFE, a lot of chlorine. You need a lot of chlorine. That was something I did too less. I didn't focus on getting chlorine. Even now, if I didn't have the bees for salt, I would have still have a ton of chlorine problems. Chlorine is the number one thing you need for everything. I solved it with bees, but I think there is another way, like there's like salt roots or something. Salt root? Salty root or something? This looks pretty good. I don't know how to make this, but getting rock salt and salt from that, that's pretty good. Is there any Greg ways to get it? Salt root is an IC2 group, so no way. Yeah. The Greg way is build the miners, put them on the salt veins. I don't know like if there is, wait, but chlorine uh can be electrolyzed from salt water. Salt water you can pump from Mars. So as soon as you get to as soon as you get to, oh, it's also on the moon. Wait, what? It's on the moon as well. I definitely pumped it from Mars to get chlorine. I've been electrolyzing rock salt for chlorine. Yeah, this I have I was doing in the beginning as well. And then at some point, when I was on Mars, I built the pump with to get salt water. But fluorine is the other problem, and fluorine I still don't really have a source for it. Right now, in my ore processing setup, I'm just centrifuging the stone dust, which gives biotite, and that electrolyzed give fluorine. That's my current way to get fluorine. So, but I have enough. I don't run out of fluorine. How much do I have? 11 million. But salt water, yeah, is definitely a good way if you can do it. I think in the beginning you're fine with some rock salt and electrolyzing that. I mean, rock salt or just normal salt already gives, yeah, 2 to 1 if you find a salt vein. When I'm not doing AC2 groups and bees seem difficult. Bees were not so easy, yeah. But now, since they're running, I have infinite salt. I have infinite salt, infinite chlorine. I have 2.6 million salt. Rock salt 1.6 million. Yeah, just excavating. Yeah. See you next time then. Okay, and we gonna build now. Your feedback will be taken into Bye bye. See you next time. Let's go and build the space station pump. Let's go. Whoa. We're going to build a very beautiful space station here. Okay. And then you you go here and you go here. I forgot the mining pipes, so I still have to go back. No, this is okay. Just build it like this, and then we will change it later. I think I forgot the maintenance edge. Maintenance and mining pipe. So we need 64 per level, right? Yeah, and we have just one. So that means I do this. I put in 64. Wait, incomplete structure? Why? Do we actually need the input bus then? No. Okay. I guess we have to put the mining pipes maybe into the input bus then. Okay, now we are going. Now we have the correct structure. So it should just pump deuterium. Requires a program circuit to... yeah, okay. Circuit, and we just take one of this. Deuterium is being pumped. Easy. 16,000, that is exactly the value I calculated. Yes, good. Nice, nice, nice. Chunk loaded? Oh, come on. Wait, but this one is... damn it. Is it this one? I should have checked that before. Hopefully... Oh wait, I can just do this. Wait a minute. Wait, you are in this chunk completely. So, yeah, no, that should work. Alright. That's deuterium done. Then, next one. Circuit. Mining pipe. Input bus. Output match. And tungsten. Steal that. Rhodium bolted stuff. And right. The craft was done for the adamantite. So we can build the space station. ZPM. We need the ZPM machine hole. Machine hole. Also, this one now we need actually 2 LUV energy hatches and 2 solar panels. Another one of that. ZPM machine hole. and the gas siphon and a maintenance switch. Okay, I think we have everything. We need to go with the rocket again. Let's go. And Neptune, create a space station. Rename it to Neptune Sock. Let's go there. And set home Neptune space. Nice. This one is done as well. And then we do the same setup here. Siphon goes here. Input bus. Circuit. This time 2 energy hatches. I don't know if we actually need to, because one can accept 2 amps. This might actually not work because you're trying to run it in ZPM, but let's see. The thing is, this one's gonna take 64,000 EUPTIC, like 2 amps AUV. That's why we need 2. Maintenance. And then, oh, the rest. What? Complete structure. Why is that the case? Oh, are you actually not able to use 2 energy hatches then? Hello? Yep. Okay, so then we should be able to put 2 amps into this machine with 1 energy hatch. Otherwise we need to make a ZPM energy hedge and transform the power up. Okay, you are... Oh, you're almost done. Nice. Okay. Solar panel. Wait, anything? Oh yeah, this is super tank. Super tank. Empty space. Super tank goes here. Oh. And solar goes here. Connected. Here we go. Recipe needs more power to start. Okay, so we need to convert this to ZPM. Sure. That means you don't drop into space. Good. We have to do this. And there goes the transformer and a ZPM energy hedge. ZPM energy hedge. ZPM transformer, I should maybe, yeah. Okay. Come on. Good. Where's this one made? In the... Ah, okay. Assembly line. ZPM energy hedge. Yep. So now, wait first. Disconnect. This is the ZPM side. So we need to output now is 1 amp of ZPM. this way and connect. Yep, that's working. And then we also gonna chunk load this area. Right? You're in the chunk. Yes. Very nice. We got tritium and deuterium pumped from space. Still have to set up the A2 infrastructure for the rest. But that is for the next time. Because now I need to craft all the turbines and fusion reactors, which is just waiting for them to be done. If I would now order 3 of these, I could not do that because reasons. Emeralds? What the heck? We're missing emeralds? Wait, and we're also missing galena. Purified galena. Oh, this is stuff from the overworld. So what? Right? No, galena is from from Twilight Forest, and I wanted to set a void miner up in Twilight Forest anyway. Okay, I'm gonna prepare a void miner there. You use up how many channels? The thing is, in Twilight Forest we cannot use solar power, so I have to do this here. Where is it? Here. 2 channels. Okay, good. Then let's get some dense cable. And we're gonna add some more on top of here. Anyway, for the gas pumping, we also need them. Some energy cell, of course. What? Okay, I don't need any more. Quantum rings. 16. Quantum link chambers, 2. And then we need the singularity. Okay, we have a lot of these. How to do this again? Ah, that was with the tiny TNT. That was the annoying thing with the TNT, where the items always fly away. Let's get the Tiny TNT. How to do this again? This? No. Then a lever, right? As well. Like this. Singularity. And ender pearl dust. Why? Why are you doing this? Stay inside there. Oh, what the? Okay, we got it. I thought if this was not destroying blocks. Anyway. Quantum thingy. I need the setup in the Twilight Forest anyway. Oh, planetary gas. Okay, so we need to add the circuit for the day-night cycle. But first, Twilight Forest. We need the materials for making Arcanite as well. Okay, then let me get some factory blocks. Ends. Okay. Then we should be able to do this, right? This is not using any channel. And if I get some, then cell, charge it, then get the charged cell. We gotta go home to Twilight. Somewhere higher up here. And inside one chunk. Let's go here. Okay. Let's build a platform here. And then This goes here. Should be linked up, right? Chunk load this area. Then next, void miner. Ah, we got the same problem of emeralds missing. Okay, we have chipped emeralds, and we can use an emerald lens to make flawed ones, and then another time, it kind of, do we have an emerald lens? Nothing in here. Oh, okay. Here, emerald lens. This is like a very long process. Oh, but can I use an autoclave to make these into normal emeralds again? No. Electric. Oh, I can use an implosion compressor. That is not a bad idea. Wait a minute. That is actually way faster than this. Because I have infinite TNT. But where would I get emerald ore from except from, of course, from the overworld, but Mars. Okay, on the T7 ones. I mean, I'm gonna go there soon. Right? What is needed for T7 rocket? I did the dungeon, but anyway. Neutronium, I have. Mysterious crystal. Ah. So last time I ended wondering, where would I get that? Where would I get the mysterious crystal? Turns out, I was able to find something for that. And now I have 6,000 mysterious crystals. Dust. I've literally just dumped in here rock space, which is the Enceladus snow. It's a rock space. And then I used the meta manipulator to remove an entire quadrant of rock from Enceladus and dumped it into the ender chest. That was basically it, and it gave me so much mysterious crystal that I have now infinite. So that problem is solved. So actually in Neutronium, right, Neutronium, I have 110,000 of the Neutronium dust. This has to be combined in the mixer with helium plasma, which we actually should start making because this takes a long time to cook. And I'm gonna make a lot of that in between. probably. But otherwise, we might already be able to do this. T7 controller requires UV, but UV assembler we have. This is actually also not a problem. Gravistar, yeah. It is... Yeah, not a problem. But... Okay, I was just crafting the void miner, right? And, okay. I need to first make emeralds with the implosion compressor. Alright, here also I need to adjust the pattern setup. Okay, emeralds. Let's say I'm making 100. How fast is that gonna be done? Easy. Okay, but I have to craft the void miner, and it's gonna take time. That's why I'm still gonna do this here for today. Helium plasma, so if I order a helium plasma recipe, we are making 4000. Ah, but this is anyway a ZPM. Okay, let's just do 4 then. Oh, this one also needs to be expanded. Neutronium. Can you make just 100? Okay. If we now take that and put it in here. You're making one at a time. Crazy. How long does it take? 2 minutes per ingot. Like 2.5 almost. At full power. Oh, maintenance. Alright. Anyway, that is it going to be today for me. And next time, we're gonna continue with the new power setup. And I'm gonna first build the void miner, of course. And have probably everything ready crafted for the big power upgrade. Alright, see you then. Until next time. Bye bye.